Hello, Pinup Miami here, and today I am going to show you guys how to create an easy no-sew bow tie. So I put everything that you're going to need in the description, and let me know if you're here. Well, and let me know if you're here today. It's Happy Father's Day, so I want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone, even those acting as a father. Um, Not acting, but just it means a lot to have a father in their lives or a father figure as well. So make sure any type is appreciated today. So today I'm going to be using this fun. Well, before I get started, let me show you a bow tie that I have made, and make sure to say hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. So I made a bow tie. I make a lot of my own dresses, so I made this dress and I wanted my boyfriend to match with me with little accessories. So I made the little ribbon in his hair, not hair, in his hat, his bow tie, and a little handkerchief in his pocket if you could see it. And it's with the same fabric. So it's really easy and fun to do. And you could even use this bow tie to make for your dog. You could use elastic. You could use a pin curl clip. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna make a bow for the hair, but it's the same kind of concept for um a bow in a bow tie. So when it comes to the bow tie, here I did one of those little clips that you could clip on. You could also use elastic, like if you're doing it for a little boy or a dog or a little girl. It's up to you. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. All right. And if you don't know, I do run a podcast. It is called The Pin Podcast. And there's an episode every Wednesday where we talk about modern topics with a vintage flair. And I have guests all the time. So make sure to check that out. You can find it on any podcasting platforms. And I greatly appreciate it. All right. So today I have these two angles. If there is anything you guys have any questions on or just want to chat about, let me know. Um, I believe there's a little delay. Hello, Cheryl. Well, hello, Vivian. So I'm gonna be using this cute fabric. You can use any fabric that you like. Trying to see which angle would look better. And you're gonna need a ruler. As I said before, I'm gonna be using a pin curl clip so you can use it in the hair. Really cute for like little dogs or for girls or yourself. And a hot glue gun, which I need to clean. But, I mean, if you own a hot glue gun, it's messy. All right, so we are going to first cut our fabric. You're only going to need two separate pieces. So let me move this. We're working in a little space. All right. Woo. It's raining down here, so every little noise, Roxy, my dog Roxy, she lets me know that it's raining or somebody's walking by. So the first piece, again, everything that I use or anything that you could use to make this is going to be in the description. So we're going to do this 9x5. So I'm first going to do, and I love this ruler. It's pink, it's see-through, and you're able to see what you're doing. I got it at Joann's, and I think you could also get it on Amazon. So we're gonna do 5 inches, and what I love about this fabric is that there's lines already, so I know that it'll be even. So, oh look who it is! It is we have Timmy. Timmy, Happy Father's Day. Timmy is Roxy's dad. So we're gonna mark 5. You could use chalk. I'm using a permanent marker, just making a small mark. And let's cut that first. No, we can't. Roxy, please. All right. So then we're going to do 9. Oh, look, perfect. It's going to end right where this fabric lines up. So we're going to cut it. Let me make sure correct. Then we're going to cut it. Use your fabric scissors. Use craft scissors. You could easily do this with felt, so you don't have any raw edges. So we're just gonna cut straight. And it doesn't have to be perfect because all the edges will be hidden. So don't worry about fraying at the ends. Roxy, did you get them? All right, so then we're gonna cut up. And then I'm gonna because this was a scrap, so I'm just gonna cut a little straighter here just to clean it up. So that's gonna be our first piece. Then our second piece is gonna be 2 inches by half an inch. So you see, you don't even need that much. So we're gonna do half an inch. It's gonna be this line. And then 2 inches. So now we'll just cut it there. And the more that you make, the more once you make your first one, just like when you're sewing a dress, you could follow the pattern, but then you want to change it to how you want. So like if you have a little dog, you could add more fabric if you want it for, oh, you like it? I got this fabric from my old job. All right, so as you can tell, this will be like the centerpiece, and we're just gonna, we'll see. We're just gonna curl in the edges later on. Bloop. Oh, you can't see. So now we're gonna get to the fun part. So these are the 2 pieces that you need. You could iron them if you like, but they'll be flattened or this is a cotton, so it won't matter. So we are going to fold like this, the edges in. Fold and fold. So 2 folds. Let's make it all stay. So we're gonna get our hot glue gun, and you're just gonna glue 2 dots in the corners. Sometimes when you're used to doing something and you do it so quick, be careful if like you don't know how to use a hot glue gun or you've never used it. It could burn your fingers. So be careful. So then you're gonna fold it like that. Let me see if I can zoom. No, I can't zoom in. So then we're gonna put 2 dots in the corner. Again, this is just to keep it down. And we're just gonna touch it there. All right. Now we are going to fold it in. And try to bring it to the center. Then just make sure that that's the size that you like. So now you know that that's the center. We're going to take the first one and just do the same thing. 2 little dots in the corners here just to place them down. And I love these little projects because, like, if last minute, if you're like me and your boyfriend works weekends, but then like a cancellation happens, and then you need like, oh, you want to match or something, or if you have children and you want to match, or if you have a pet and you want to match, it's endless. Pet matching is so cute. All right, so now we have this square. It has a nice consistency and volume to it, and it looks like it's double folded when you're making the tie. So then what you're gonna do is we're gonna leave that to the side, and we're gonna glue the edges in so we hide the raw edges. The raw edges are this part that is like fraying. Um, when you sew them, you know, people call it like hemming, but we're just gonna hot glue them down and they'll stay. So we're just gonna carefully, because these are gonna be small folds. If earlier you make it a little wider, maybe that'll make it easier. But I don't like it too thick, because then you'll see the thickness on the when you bring it over your bow tie. So you see the difference from one side to the other. Let me see, focus. So you have let me show it here. You have, well, this one is already serged on one side because from my machine. But then it would be fraying, but this one's already clean when you fold it over. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side because I don't want to see the serging. So then we're just gonna fold it over, put some hot glue. Serging is a type of stitch. Alright, so fold it down. It is a little, but there you go. This is gonna be our little center little fabric. I wonder if I made it too small. Nah, no. All right, so then we're gonna go back to our first piece, and you're just gonna fold it in, like in an accordion way. So you're gonna bring it down, and then bring it front. You see? Let's do that again. So it's gonna be like a three-way fold. So it's like bring it in, and then in and down. So you have like those indentations here. It looks like a double bow. And then just play with it. Mold it as you like. Woo-hoo! Now, I like to put glue in between the edges so it stays down, so I don't have to worry about it popping up when I'm trying to put that ribbon to cover it in the center. So, we're going to take our hot glue gun one more time. Put it right there on the first one, and then hold it down. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Hold it down. And flip it over. So we can do the same thing to the center part here. And I just like dig in there and put a little thing of hot glue and hold it in. Wait till you feel it that it's not as hot, so that way you know that it's like held in. Now it's not gonna be perfect because that's why we're gonna put the final piece over it. But you see, it's looking. All right, so now this piece is gonna go over it. You see? Oh yeah, coming together. Woo-hoo. All right, so I'm first gonna glue down in the back this part right here on the back. So we're gonna take our little strip, put a generous amount right there. Then you're gonna put it. Now using a stick or your scissors, just hold it down because it is gonna be hot, and wait till it cools. And this cools down quickly. All right. So then you're gonna flip it around, and then you're gonna pull this forward, and then you're gonna glue it in the back on top of what you did. And make sure it's kind of taut, like pull it a bit so it has some security and it looks like it's holding it in the center. So I'm gonna put our hot glue down there right in the same place, right on top. grab and pull and bring it down. Ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna switch over. Yeah. So we're gonna hold that down just till it cools. Don't use your scissors just in case. I mean, it's stainless steel, so the glue when it dries off, you can pull it right out. But if you're, this is not my fabric scissors, it's like a craft scissor, since I'm just using scraps. But you see, it comes right off. But I wouldn't use it on my fabric scissors. All right, so then clear out the little like hot glue hairs, the string cheese I used once in my life. But look at that. How adorable is that little tie? It's not little, it's a regular tie. Come on, focus. Now look, it could be a bow tie. Now if you want to add elastic to it, before you glue down the second piece, you would put elastic, and that way you could use it on a dog or on a boy for a wedding. Ooh, focus. You could also use it as a headband, but I'm gonna glue a pincurl clip onto it to make it a headpiece. So we're gonna get our fabric again. I'm gonna glue out a little. I'm gonna cut out a little section because I don't want hot glue on my hair. So I'm gonna glue on the bottom part of your pin curl. So it'll be the flat part. You are going to cover it with fabric so that the raw edges are not seen. So I'm gonna glue it like this. And we're doing this because I don't want to apply glue, then the pin curl clip, and then you see the glue just coming through. I feel like that rhyme. So then we're gonna apply glue, and be careful, these are little tight spots. Then fold it over. It gives it a nice clean finish. Yeah, nobody's gonna look at it, but you're gonna know, and you're gonna feel good. Just like I feel like, some women in lingerie, like people might not be able to see it, but you feel good. All right, unless you want people to see it, that's a different story. All right, so then you're gonna put glue here and fold it so the raw edges don't come out. And hold it down. All right, so then we have this nice little cover on our clip. See if you can see it there. Then we're gonna glue it to the back of our bow tie. And try to center it. I'm gonna put it like this. So when I put it on, it's in the center. But take into account that you're gonna clip it on. So I usually don't count these little things. I usually don't count this part as the center. This part, the part that's gonna go in my hair. So try to center it with that in the center. It really helps making sure when you're putting it on that you're putting it like where you think you are, if that makes sense. So then we're gonna put a generous amount of hot glue right here in the back, right where we've been putting it in the back. And we don't have to worry about the glue seeping through because we have a little protector fabric right there. So you're gonna hold it down, put some pressure on it. So let me use this. If you're okay with heat, you could use your finger, but I don't want to burn myself. So then, wait a second or two. Alrighty, then you have your bow tie. So let me remove this. Alright, so now we have our bow tie. Look how cute it is. And I love this because you can make it for anybody. Like I said, dog, child, dad, grandpa, yourself. I'll be using this one for myself. It's great for a casual look if you want something in your hair. If you want something that matches what you're wearing. I'm waiting for the glue to dry so I can put it on because it's still kind of wet. So, yeah. So, look how clean it looks in the back. I put a little excess glue right there, but it still looks really nice. If you want to see the top angle, just showing it. What do you guys think of this cute little tie? Why did I just make that noise? Cute little tie. Oh, wait, what's going on here? All right. How about now? Okay. I don't know why it's making this noise. One moment. Technical difficulties. There we go. All right. So it's super cute. And then is it nice and cool? Yeah. So then you can put it on your hair and super cute for your hair. Like I said, bow tie. You can use elastic. You can use a little clip, and then you can even like bedazzle it. If your daughter is into like JoJo Siwa, I mean, it's not a big JoJo Siwa bow, but the same logic applies to the amount of fabric that you put on, and you could make it large, you can make it smaller. It is super cute, super easy, super fun. It You see how once you get the hang of it, you can make it in less than like 10 minutes. And let's say even if I don't wear it, I could just come on. I could even pin it onto one of my blouses, and it could give it a fun look. This is not a blouse, so you can't tell. But yeah, so there you go. I hope you guys love today's little craft. If you guys have any, I decided to do this since today is Father's Day. I wanted to do something that you could use at home, that you could gift on the next year's Father's Day, or if you haven't seen your dad yet, or if you want to match with your pet, your significant other, your child, anyone, or just for you to like make little hair bows. It's just so much fun and so easy. And it's another project that you do not need a sewing machine for. So I really want to bring things to you guys that you guys could do at no matter what kind of skill level. So if you like this video, make sure to comment, leave any like opinions ideas you have of any videos you like me to make. Follow me on Instagram to find out about things I make, events that I host, and make sure you're following Rockabillaque because you're gonna also want to find out about future events. And if you are around, forgot to say it's in the beginning, but in July, if you want to go on an action packed road trip, check out Kicks on Route 66 on the Rockabillaque website to get more info. You do not want to miss it out. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'm about to have dinner with my father. I'm going to go meet him. So it's going to be a lot of fun. See you all. Stay safe. And talk to y'all next week.